right, so here he is, the UFC featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. And we have truly run out of superlatives when it comes to talking about this man and his mixed martial arts acumen. There are three guys who can lay claim to being the greatest featherweight of all time, and yet Alex is kind of distancing himself from that pack.
It's crazy. It's crazy how good Alexander Volkanovski is. I mean, you always knew he could fight, but to see some of the performances as of late, see how he continues to evolve and get better even as the champion is really impressive, and it's a credit to him and all of his coaches, but mostly his mindset. I don't know if there's a guy in fighting that has a higher fight IQ than Alexander the Great. I just like to take note of what I'm experiencing every time this guy steps in the octagon, because it's always something special.
And certainly since he signed with the UFC all the way back in 2016, he has been a promotional workhorse, strength of schedule as good as it gets, and of course, as he enters competition tonight, can lay claim to 4 combined wins over Jose Aldo and Max Holloway, greatest featherweight of all time. Well, if he is not the greatest UFC featherweight champion in the promotion's history, he is certainly on the short list. That 13-fight winning streak that he put together at 145 pounds, likely something, DC, that will never be duplicated in this division.
Yes, it'll be very tough because it's such a tough division. The guys that he had to beat in order to go on a 13-fight win streak was unbelievable. It was unreal to see the names on that list that Max Holloway beat. But the crowning moment was when he beat Jose Aldo twice to win and keep his UFC featherweight championship, and then he only topped that in the destruction of Brian Ortega. Max Holloway is one of the best fighters, if not the best fighter 145 pounds has ever seen.
And with respect to Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor, and anybody else, the UFC featherweight record books read like Max Holloway's Wikipedia page. We'll see if he can add to that total tonight. The tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander the Great Volkanovski. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Holloway.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, high stakes here in the UFC's featherweight division between a couple of future Hall of Famers, Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway. Alexander Volkanovski could have been an outstanding rugby league player. Quick entry to get him on a single.
That was a great single. The fighters separate.
Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Beautifully timed and placed front kick there by the kickboxer, and that's going to allow him, I would think, to really maintain this range against the overall more well-rounded fighter.
I mean, yeah, he's in there with a guy that would seem to have more ways to win the fight, but if he stays at range here, kicking range, he's the best at that. So he needs to continue down this path, continue to throw those kicks straight at him and dart at him, poke at him to keep him at space so that he can fight his fight.
There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Volkanovski's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun.
All right, let's go. Let's get this.
Oh, clean hook there. All right, so a nice takedown attempt there and land by the UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski.
At one point, Alexander Volkanovski was a 230-pound man. He was massive. So when he gets a hold of these little dudes, he must feel like, wow, this is so unfair to get to compete in this weight class. But I've tackled men almost double the size.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Oh, nice.
Holloway's in half guard. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Volkanovski gets up and decides to take this fight back to its feet, despite having a seemingly dominant position on the ground. Fast, hard head kick there. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh, yes, now we're going.
Oh, he hurt him again. Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
Volkanovski's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, hang on a second, he escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, roll to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip, not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. We'll see if we can isolate the exact strike that caused that cut.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing?
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
And another big kick for Max Holloway.
Oh! Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
There's the kick, it's blocked. All right, champ starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Oh, a big right hand. Oh, huge knee. Oh, you gotta start to look to finish him now.
This is crazy round of fight.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked to try to find that shot again.
All right, so another swing and a miss. And I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy. Once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now. But he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, he lands another flop through the air, and he lands the knee.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let him go.
Oh, a huge block there. Holloway's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Under a minute now to go in the round. All right, so the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying, I wish I was a little bit taller. So that cut continues to get shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talk to your toughness.
Nice piece of work now, taunting his opponent.
How disrespectful.
And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
I need this round to be sharp.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, offering up over the top of this I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, Bruce Buffer now inside the octagon has the official decisions.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 14 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Max Blessed Holloway.
How about your boy? I mean, that's your boy, Max Holloway. I know you're an objective observer, but to see your friend produce a knockout like that on this stage, that's heady stuff.
Yeah, it's huge for Max. It's huge to watch him continue to raise the bar in the featherweight division. He's been around for so